Hi everybody, welcome back to Diecast Peddler channel, and today we will do painting work of Fusil-Major on Ogor Warhulk. So the first thing we're gonna do is to use dried bark base color and apply it into the wooden paint, which will be carried by the Ogor Warhulk. And then we will continue with the major part that is on the cloth area, and for this we will use rust gray, the basic standard color for the Hello Heart Cities of Sigmar. The wooden sheet also make the large area of the models, and to color this we will use the Stay Garden Scale Green. This will give that dark bluish impression of the model. Then for the metallic lining around the shield, we will use Iron Warrior's space color. I also use Iron Warriors to color the hilt of the mace. I'm putting Atrax Earthshade over the wooden area to give a shade and fill the recess area with a more darker color. And a Colea green shade will fill the recess on the wooden shield. It should run in conjunction with the Stigadon blue scale. Now I want to make a more highlight on the armor part, and for this I'm using a more vibrant metallic color, and this will be the weapon bronze for the army painter. We will apply this over the armor and the pauldron. So I'm gonna give highlight texture into all the wooden area, and for this we will use dry brush and red white dry color and brush over all the wooden area on the outposts and also the shield, the large shield. As usual, we will use lead pelter to color the chainmail. And we will bake using iron warriors to color the ornament of the fences on the watching post. Using Sandra dust to color the trouser and also the undercloth. And so here is the current state of our work. You see, we've already covered most of the major area. There are still some area that haven't been covered, especially on the ornament and also the gloves and also boots. And we'll do this on next part. Now for the boots, we will use Tunku layer, which will give a more brown but reddish color. And then for the base of the insignia area, we will use Administration Grey. There are several purity seal attached to the armor and also the outposts, and for this we will use the corpse spell from Army Painter to color them, and later we will add several white stripes to reform like whiting. Contour blue will be used for the banner on the outpost. This is to give another harmony of blue color compared with the growth on the of the Ogor Warhulk. For the heraldry, we are using the Hello Hearts and I'm putting it on the emblem area on the shield. Now we will jump to the base, and for start we will color the stone, and I'm using basilicanum gray contrast to give more gradient color between dark and light of the stone. I'm using scale 75 spring soil to cover the as the terrain of the base. It is a more darker compared to like acrylan orchid and also acrylan bedland to give more of this spring nature look. Now we're coming to the most interesting part, and that is to paint the face area. We will start this by using Boxman glue. It have a more of a clay, a little bit reddish and dull color. It's very good for the base, and later we can use layer. Now it's time to put some finishing and also detail works, and I'm using sundry dust to color the eagle's head on the outposts. Applying reclaimed flashlight into the bronze armor to give it a more vibrant color and more a little bit reddish into some of the recess area. We'll use administrative gray with small detail brush to give that detail reflection look into the iron frame. Just gonna use an highlighting technique for this one. Just a few steps remaining, and we'll do a detail layer into the eagle head statue. And for this, we will use palette witch flesh, which is a white but a little bit brownish. Finally, we'll use scar white to make that light effect on the lantern. And so, with all the things we've done, we can finally wrap up the work for today.